Hello, this is Zhivoglas. The mental analysis of Arnold's life that I conducted will help you understand the nature of thought and spirituality, the improvement of consciousness and the physical body. This man has shown in practice that our capabilities are much greater than we know about them.
The series of films Secrets of Talent examines the possibilities of human improvement and reveals the secrets of talent emergence, exploring real stories from the lives of various people. We will introduce you to what served as the emergence of talent in our heroes, as well as what prevents them from going further along the path of improvement. And the most interesting thing is that you will see your own horizons of possibilities. In this series, you will learn about what allowed Schwarzenegger to achieve success. This film, from the series Secrets of Talent, using a real-life story as an example, will tell you about the influence of thought, which is created by human consciousness. This power is inherent in all people, and everyone should understand this in order to learn not to harm themselves and use their power for good.
Arnold used the influence of thought in sports, acting, politics, and other areas. He demonstrated exceptional determination and willingness to work to achieve his goals. His bodybuilding career began at the age of 15, and at the age of 19, he won the Mr. Europe contest. His regimen was extremely intense. Schwarzenegger trained 9 times a week, sometimes several times a day. The training sessions were 2 hours long. From my experience, I can say that this is very difficult. In other words, it is life on the edge of human capabilities. If the mind does not receive enough motivation, then training for it will turn into a tedious routine, and then success will become unattainable. Without useful mental work, this can lead to overtraining, which is very dangerous. Arnold was constantly motivating himself. He didn't just remind himself of his goals, he mentally showed his consciousness, the results of his work. During rest, he didn't hang on fatigue, but imagined his body the way he wanted it to be. This is what allowed him not to suppress the energy of the body, but to develop it. Schwarzenegger's rest strategy is sleep faster. And Mr. Olympia sleeps only 6 hours a day. 5-time winner of the competition Mr. Universe and 7-time champion Mr. Olympia spent as much time in the gym as in bed at the beginning of his career. Obviously, he was constantly reminding himself of his goals, motivating himself, creating and feeding the image of his creation. Victories do not make you stronger. Strength is formed in the struggle. When overcoming difficulties, you decide not to give up, then you show strength. Arnold once said, "Indeed, during training, the body gets tired, and the mind focuses on the image of fatigue. The mind tries to force you to rest. Healthy rest is undoubtedly useful. However, the mind can also get stuck on laziness, and this is wrong and stupid. This is a fight between common sense and stupidity. Arnold, like any other person, had to and has to carry out this fight, reminding himself of his goals. But for him, this fight was special. When he consciously developed the desired image of a strong, energetic body, focusing the energy of his mind on it, he simply ignored fatigue to the right degree when he gave himself the necessary rest and nothing more. Arnold learned not to get stuck on fatigue, and when dreaming, switched his attention to the desired image for creation. Schwarzenegger constantly strived to improve his results and became an innovator of his time in some respects. He created a mental image that he saw with the vision of his mind. Bodybuilder, entrepreneur, film actor, producer, statesman and politician, writer. Having begun mental creation, a person sooner or later notices that the power of thought extends far beyond the construction of his own physical body. His personality is of exceptional interest. Firstly, because he demonstrated on himself that the body creates directly the consciousness. Secondly, the consciousness creates circumstances and influences other people. If I can see it and then believe it, then I can achieve it. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It is simply incredible when a person can discover something like this in himself from childhood and start using it. Some, like Arnold, think that it is a talent or a gift. Now they do it and tell others. Dream, imagine what you want to have, and everything will come true. But you can even say that they are lucky and that they have realized themselves to some extent. Because most people live and do not notice it, tasting the consequences of their actions and not knowing that they themselves are the source of them. For me, to live is to constantly experience hunger. The meaning of life is not just to exist or survive. You must constantly move forward, up, achieve, conquer. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Consciousness has a huge potential for development. Everyone has talent as something self-evident, but not everyone discovers the causality of all consequences in the power of the thought of their consciousness. And it turns out that if Arnold is talented, then only in that he observed the relationship of his thoughts and the development of the body. And I repeat, everyone has this. Examine yourself carefully. Book of the Prophet Zephaniah, chapter 2, verses 1-3. Join us and go with us on the path to good. See you. To be continued.